How you doing? Kabam lied to us again. I know it's a shocker, right? So when it comes to Archangel, he will be available as a 7 star, but there is a catch. Archangel will not be ascendable as a 7 star. Let me repeat that. Archangel will not be ascendable when he comes out as a 7 star. So why is that? Because Kabam really dig themselves into a hole. They should have released all champions as 7 stars before Ascension came. Now they have to backtrack, saying that Archangel is too powerful to be a 7 star ascended, so they have to like keep him not ascendable. And I know somebody will say that they're Archangel's an old champion. That's why Kabam says like, okay, we have a right not to be able to ascend him because he's an old champion. So let me just show you what an old champion in MCOC. Hey, look at this. What do you know? Doctor Strange. He's an old champion, but he is ascendable, right? So basically when it comes to Kabam, when it comes to old champions, that's not true. At least it's not completely true. Maybe there's some truth to it that they're saying that like when it comes to old champions, that some champions will not be able to be ascended because they're too powerful. That's what Kabam thinks, anyways. But I really see that being a big problem. Okay, because I think it's a mistake for Archangel not to be able to be ascendable. I know a lot of Kabam YouTubers will like try to like hype him up, saying, "Oh, look at Archangel, he's so badass, he's so powerful." Okay, but keep in mind these are Kabam YouTubers, Kabam paying them to sell you champions. Okay, I think it's a mistake for them not have Archangel not be ascendable. It also kind of tells you like, okay, so which champions are not ascendable that are going to be released as a 7 star? That they don't want to tell us. Why not? Like they should be able to tell us, right? It's like they're pretty much like car salesmen, right? They're only gonna tell you what's good about the car. They're not gonna tell you what's bad about the car. Or like some products, like they're required by the law to tell you what's wrong with the product. Like, and they'll do like the smallest imprint on the bottom of the label, just to like to tell you, oh yeah, we wrote it, as you could see, and you could barely see it in the small print. That is pretty much not even what Kabam is doing. They're not even telling us which champion are gonna be available as a 7 star in the future that cannot be ascendable. They're pretty much getting to decide which champions are going to be ascendable or not without telling us. Okay, they should just tell us. Okay, they think, oh, Aegon is too powerful to be ascendable in the future, or maybe like Cosmic Ghost Rider, we cannot release them as a 7 star being ascendable in the future. So we're gonna tell you right now that we're gonna release Cosmic Ghost Rider as a 7 star, but he cannot be ascendable when he comes out. So why can't they just tell us those things? I know it's not easy. Of course, things can change, of course. But at the same time, like they should just announce it. Okay, maybe we'll change our mind in the future. We might be able to ascend Cosmic Ghost Rider when it comes out in the future. But right now, at this point, if we release Cosmic Ghost Rider as a 7 star, he will not be ascendable. They could definitely be transparent, but when it comes to Kabam, they're definitely not a transparent company, and really tells you kind of like gives you an idea when it comes to like ascendable champions. And I told this to Karate Mike, and he knows when I say facts, he just deletes my comments. You know what? I told him like, when he was making these video when it comes to ascendable champions that are rank fives, like even though perhaps this is not my place to say, I'm not in the top 1%, also known as the pay to win players, but that's what his video is for. Rank 5 7 stars that are ascendable. So I told him like, personally for me, I would rather wait and save my resources for better champions, because the champions that are ascendable now are mid champions. And he deleted it because this Archangel not being able to be ascendable is just a proof of that. Kabam thinks he's too powerful to be ascendable, which I don't think he is, but we'll just see. Okay, So it's kind of unfortunate when it comes to new champions. They're they're you don't expect them to be as good as like Archangel or like Mr. Sinister. Just imagine Mr. Sinister would be ascendable, right? That would just be broken, and I mean real broken. So that's it. He will be available as a 7 star, but unfortunately, he will not be ascendable. Thank you.